Hey, yo, check it out, motherfucker. I'm Tupac.
Alright, so let's go straight to the point, guys. Let's talk about it. So yesterday at the Summer Games Fest that Jeff Keighley was hosting, RGG Studios had the audacity and the guts to come up on stage, reveal their new trailer for Stranger Than Heaven, and reveal that Tupac, motherfucking Tupac, yes, you heard that, Tupac, this man's a legend. He's gonna be in Stranger Than Heaven. Now, I don't know how long he's gonna be presented in the game or anything like that, but as we do know that he will be presented in the game as a character alongside Snoop Dogg. So I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg had this idea starting from the beginning. He probably had this idea that he was like, hey man, fuck it, you know what? I miss my boy, I miss my dude Tupac. I want him in the video game with me. You know, he probably brought that idea to RGG Studios, and RGG Studios was like, you know what? Our game is called Stranger Than Heaven. You know what? We could do this. Because guess what? There's other actors in the game that are dead, that are no longer living, that are also presented in this video game. So that's the thing that makes it so weird. It's like, how are they doing the facial expressions? How are they doing everything? Because, you know, the technology nowadays, they need like mocap in order to like kind of like, you know, scan their face in and all this other stuff. So I wonder, like, how are they doing this? Like, how are they doing this with their technology? RGG Studios is kind of smart with it, you know? But I'm just kind of worried a little bit because of the simple fact that, I mean, the video game itself, it's obviously like very music based inspired. Like, music is gonna be something that's very like, you know, it's gonna be very inspiring. It's gonna have to do a lot with the story and everything else in Stranger Than Heaven. But the thing with me is that it's gonna turn off a lot of fans. I mean, personally, me, I don't care. Like, if you're an avid RGG Studios fan, if you're playing Yakuza and all this other stuff, you have the right to judge. You have the right to say whatever the hell you want. You know what I'm saying? So someone like me, you know, to me, I feel like it's personally weird that they added Tupac or whatever, and they want to collaborate with Snoop Dogg and shit like that. But at the same time, RGG Studios is kind of like experimenting, you know, especially with something that's like new, a new franchise. We don't know how the game is gonna do as far as sales or anything like that. We don't know, but I'm pretty sure with the fact that it's gonna appeal to a lot of casual audiences, especially for the simple fact that it is on Xbox Game Pass. So it's gonna appeal to a lot of casual audiences. The fact that it's on Xbox Game Pass, they put it there for a reason. They want this game to appeal to a casual audience, you know? They want this to go into a wider audience. They want this to go to the hip-hop scene. They want this to go to Tupac fans. They want this to go to Snoop Dogg fans. And obviously, part of that is also sales. So if you have more audiences, if you have a wider audience of people, if more people are buying your title and this and that, people are, you know, you're going to sell you're going to sell like hotcakes, you know? So the fact that this game is on Game Pass, so it gives a lot of people, you know, who have the subscription, it gives a lot of people the freedom to play this game. They just download it onto their Xbox or whatever, or PC. I don't know if it's going to be on PC Game Pass, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be on regular Game Pass. So you have the chance to do that, right? So a lot of people are not going to want to buy this game for $70, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are not going to want to buy it, especially casual audiences. They're not going to be that, because the people who are casual audiences are the people who's going to be playing, like, the people who play fucking, like, NBA, Call of Duty. Those are the people, those are the casual audiences, you know? So when those casual audiences see that, they're like, oh shit, this game got Snoop Dogg, bro. Smoking and shit. You know, they say they got Snoop Dogg, yo, they got Snoop Dogg, oh shit, they got motherfucking Tupac, yo, that's my guy, that's my boy, like, yo, I listen to Tupac, blah, 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 blah. Like, yo, you're appealing to a casual audience, but you're also appealing to the diehard RGG Studios fans with the intense story that they're representing within the trailers and everything else. And also, supposedly, this is going to be like a super prequel, the Yakuza games, I believe, like a super prequel to the Yakuza games. I'm not sure if that's 100% like confirmed, but since they already said that the Tojo gland is going to be in the game, as you saw in one of the trailers, so I believe that it's all going to be connected, you know. So let's talk about the name as well. Stranger Than Heaven, right? Okay, so everyone has their own beliefs, right? So So let's talk about this. Everyone has their own beliefs, but I feel like the name is so powerful because of the fact that, you know, everyone has this belief that heaven is real or whatever, right? So with this belief, it's kind of strange because you're kind of wondering like if heaven is real or like what happens after you die or whatever. What is the true meaning behind all of this, right? Supposedly, you know, when you're good or whatever and you pass away and you go to heaven, right? It's like an unthinkable thing. Like people don't really know what happens. So think about it this way. Stranger than heaven, right? You have all these people, all these actors, Japanese actors that passed away. You have Tupac there. You have all these weird people that has a role within this title, right? What is stranger than heaven? You know, because everyone thinks that when you die, you go to heaven, right? So what is stranger than that? Having Tupac in the game is strange. Having Snoop Dogg in the game is strange. Having Tori Kelly in the game, I feel like it's not strange, but I mean, a crucial part of it is a little strange. You have all these people, you know, within the game, and I feel like it's kind of weird. It's kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of strange, but it fits the title. The fact that Tupac is there, the fact that Otto is there, the fact that Tori Kelly is there, the fact that Snoop Dogg is there. I mean, who else are they hiding? Who else is going to play a big role in this title, in this game that RGG Studios is cooking? We don't know. We don't know who else is going to be there. We don't know what other big collaborative artists they're going to add to this game. We don't know. I just feel like the Tupac reveal was just so goofy, honestly. It was so goofy. I mean, I'm obviously going to play the game because the story looks intense. It looks really good. It looks really well written from the direct that I saw that one time. It looks really good, you know? But I'm just trying to figure out what is the end goal of this. Like, does it connect to the Ryuga Gotoku Yakuza franchise? Does it really connect to it? Does it, like, is this a prequel? Like, why is it the fact that they have Snoop Dogg? Why is it the fact that they have all these people? Like, I'm pretty sure Snoop Dogg was getting high as fuck with the RGG Studios representative and the people who work in the studio. And they were like, yo, you know what? Snoop Dogg was like, yo, you know what? You know what, cuz? Yo, let's put my boy Tupac in that shit. Like, I guarantee you that's how it went down. And then Ryuga Gotoku Studios was just like, yo, yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it. You know? What do we have to lose? What do we have to lose? Let's do it. Fuck it. You know, my only thing is that, like, I kind of feel like it's a weird representation to add Tupac into the game. It's just like, why this title? Why this game out of all games in general? Like, why this game? I just think that a lot of people are mad. A lot of people are frustrated for the simple fact that they just feel like Ryuga Gotoku Studios is like just doing whatever the fuck they want to do with this game, you know? I think people do not want to see celebrities in their game, you know, especially for the simple reason that a lot of video games nowadays, they add on a lot of these collaborative celebrities into their games as skins and all this other stuff, Call of Duty and Fortnite, you know, so a lot of people get turned off by that. They don't want to see celebrities in their game. They don't want to see real life people in their game. They just want to see like cinema. They just want to see like what's in front of them, you know. Obviously in the other Yakuza games, they obviously have all these actors and stuff like that from Japanese movies and everything else, but it's understandable because it's Japan and it takes place in Japan, right? It's about the Yakuza or whatever, so they're gonna have to add these actors and these voice actors and these famous people into their games, into their titles. But guess what? It's Japanese, right? So I think that's why people are so frustrated for the simple fact that they're adding Tupac or Snoop Dogg and all these people. Is because of the simple fact that I guess it's made by Japanese people. You know, it's made by Japanese people, so people are like, oh, like, why are you adding these fucking American celebrities into a game that's all about Japanese representation and all this other stuff, like, you know? So I feel like that's what's making people really salty. But at the same time, I mean, we'll see how it goes. We'll see what RGG Studios is gonna cook with this, you know? With that being said, like, you know, I don't know what they're gonna do with this Death Row Games kind of thing with Snoop Dogg and all this other stuff. The fact that he like announced that, I wonder what they're gonna announce next, you know. But I feel like it's interesting for Snoop Dogg because he's trying to bring back that whole Death Row kind of like, you know, scene back, you know. He's trying to bring that shit back, so he's doing it by adding Tupac into the game and all this other stuff. Like, he probably, like I said, the Tupac estates was like, yo, it's okay to put him in the game. But the representation is kind of just weird. Like I said, it's a Japanese title, so it's like it takes place in Japan and everything else. So I wonder how he's gonna play in a role in the game, you know. But I think it breaks the stereotype as well. It breaks the stereotype of having like rappers and stuff like that in like regular kind of like ghetto ass games or something like that. Like, you know, change the whole aspect, change the whole drama or whatever, this and that. Like, don't put them in like kind of like GTA or Saints Row or something like that. Like these regular ass games, you know, don't put them in these kind of games. Like now you're changing the whole atmosphere. Now you're putting them in like games that have to do with like something that you never thought would be, you know, like a game based on Yakuza. You have Tupac and you have Snoop Dogg and you have all these people, right? A game based on Yakuza, but now you have all these artists that is in the game, and it's like wow, that's interesting. But yeah, this caught me by surprise. It's kind of goofy to me. I don't know how it's gonna play out, but let's see. This game gotta sell because it has Tupac. It has to sell. If it doesn't sell, man, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt Ryu Ga Gotoku Studios a lot. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna sell just for the simple fact that, like I said, it's appealing to a lot of casual audiences. But let me know in the comment section, anyways, what you guys think about Tupac being in this game. Do you guys think that it's a turn on for you guys? Are you guys still gonna buy the game? And what do you guys think about all these collaborative artists that is coming into this game? Like, let me know in the comment section. And please remember to like this video and subscribe to my channel. I would highly appreciate it. My name is Sam Maddock, and I'll see you guys in the next video.